Hi everyone, I'm Rhona, as you know. Before I start, I just want to lower any expectations of humour or great public speaking. When I was in high school, I was so nervous to even do my standard grade solo talk that I had to actually read it out in a wee office with my English teacher and one of my friends because I was too scared. So this is a big jump from that. Anyway, this isn't about me today, this is about Jesus. It's what he's done for me, his amazing saving grace, and what he can do for you if you give him the opportunity in your life. So today I'm wearing my testimony t-shirt, and this has the logo, "Why Wait Until Tomorrow?" If any of you can actually read it, me being this far away. So this was chosen and bought for the occasion of my baptism in 2015. And the fact it didn't go see-through in the water was a great bonus. So I'd just like to start with a short poem which I've written with the same title on my t-shirt. Why wait until tomorrow? So why wait until tomorrow for the Saviour's loving grace? Why stay entrapped and burdened by sin's darkness and disgrace? Give your heart to Jesus, seek and you will find that you are a new creation, your old self left behind. So I'd always believed in God. I was brought up in a Church of Scotland attending home, and I knew that God existed, but I never knew him personally. I thought that being a Christian was attending church on a Sunday, but I never knew about the cross and salvation. I went through the motions of church, going to Sunday school, Easter and Christmas services, and I thought that God was in heaven and I would be going one day because I wasn't a bad person. The teenage years arrived and I became rebellious, living an ungodly life, saying and doing the wrong things, and this continued into my 20s, where I became stuck in a rut of selfishness, and I was oblivious to the needs of others. I was drinking, I was partying to excess, and I was lost and I didn't know where my life was going. This led me to look for answers in the place which led me to this life-transforming moment. A few friends of mine had visited psychics and talked about their experiences as fun and exciting. So I was curious to go along and try it too. One visit led to another. I became quite addicted to finding out what they would tell me and how the future would unfold. And as I visited these people in these sessions, I was told that I had a special gift too, that I could also become a psychic and I had a special gift. So I thought all my problems were solved. I could make money, I could have fun, I was finally good at something. So I started learning all about it, but I knew deep down that something was wrong. God sent one of his messengers to warn me what I was doing was wrong. I looked into this and quickly realised that this was true. In that moment, God showed me that not only that part of my life was sin, but I was a sinner and I needed rescuing. So I prayed to God to ask for forgiveness of my sins, and I was given a verse from John 8:12. I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. I held on to that verse during those times, and it took away my fear, guilt, and worry. I started attending a local church where I learnt more about God. My family and I soon moved up to East Kilbride, and afterwards I was informed about Westwoodhill Church by kind neighbours who have now become friends. From the moment I stepped into Westwoodhill, I felt I belonged and I felt God's presence here for the first time in a church. I knew God's Spirit was working here and I was excited to be a part of it. Over the last 7 years, the Lord has blessed myself and my family in many ways. And I'm so grateful for his timing, patience, love, forgiveness and grace. Things that have happened vary from small to large, and there's so many to list, we wouldn't have enough time. But the main things I would say that stand out would be my husband giving his life to Christ, if anyone doesn't know, Gary. And also our daughter Ella, when she was just 4 years of age, asked Jesus into her heart. So God has done many great things for us in a very short space of time and continues to bless us every day. So I'm no longer off the rails or get psychic readings to predict life's path, but my life is not boring anymore. I've never truly known joy or peace until I knew Jesus. So just to close, I want to ask, is there any of you who are experiencing pain or hurt or struggles or have a void in your life that you're desperately trying to fill with something else? No matter how much of these things you do, you still feel empty or alone or in pain. There is hope, there is a future, and there is peace and joy for each and every one of you, and you can find this in Jesus. So I dare you to try it, to ask Jesus to come into your life and just watch what happens, and you will not be disappointed. So thank you for listening, and thank you most of all to Jesus. So again, as Gordon had mentioned within his testimony, Paul has asked us to choose a song to sing. So the hymn I have chosen is Great Is Thy Faithfulness, which I'm sure you all know well. It was a hard decision because there's many songs that I relate to and relate to my testimony and I love. But throughout my Christian journey, God has been faithful to me. And in that song, the particular line that sticks out is strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. And I feel this sums up how we live out our lives as Christians, with God's giving us the strength to get through each day and the hope to know that the next day is in his hands, but not only the next day, but our eternal future is in his hands. Also, this particular hymn was a favourite of my granddad's, one of his favourite hymns, and he was a great Christian man. Him and my gran were an inspirational Christian couple who I'm sure were praying for me over those difficult times and had a big hand in where I am today. So I'd like to give them a mention and thanks also. So I would like to hand over to the band now for Great Is Thy Faithfulness. Thank you for listening.